Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Ghost, and today we got a little end of the year dev update for Bungie. So we're gonna read this. This is completely out of left field. Was not expecting this today. So we'll have two videos to go up today. So let's talk about it. My name is Robbie Stevens, and I'm the assistant game director for Destiny 2. Over the past few months, we've been sharing details about the future of Destiny 2 and developer deep dives, link in the deep dive page, and live streams. The Destiny 2 team is hard at work paving the way for Codename Frontiers. The destination and Codename Apollo is content complete, which means we're focused on publishing the non-linear campaign, polishing the non-linear campaign, Metroidvania gameplay experience, and developing the finer details of the world and fleshing out the numerous quests that you'll discover during the journey through the new frontiers. The core game, portal activities, modifiers, and next generation gear that will be Destiny's new backbone are coming online. We're playtesting every week and having multiple planned summits in the coming months with members of the Destiny community to provide invaluable feedback and help us hone our executions. Let me get in those. Let me get in one of those. Please and thank you. Additionally, we're hiring a handful of gameplay specialist positions. Our specialist source from the community will be in the trenches with the dev team playtesting the new core game progression and gameplay systems, as well as Codename Apollo's campaign and post game. These specialists provide us with the kind of perspective you can only get from dedicated players. We'll be going dark on Codename Frontiers communications for a little while. The team needs time to playtest, collect feedback, and cook before we emerge again with more details. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with going dark. Really fine, as long as it comes out good. We don't want you to go dark and that shit come out like Lightfall. No, sir. We don't need another Lightfall. We don't need another Shadow Key. We need a Rise of Iron, and we're getting two of them. So hopefully it's good. Breaking Bones. Destiny has a long history of reinnovating itself in response to community feedback and the expectation of players. Our North Star, however, remains unchanged. We strive to build a world that inspires friendship and to create amazing gaming experiences that leave an inedible mark on people's lives. Oh, and I don't even know how to use indelible. I'm cooked. We started breaking bones and trying new things with episodes. Some of those things have been well received by community, like the Vespers host dungeon race. The team found just the right mix of challenge and length to elevate the dungeon to the bar set by contest raids, and I can't wait to watch the next race when Heresy launches in February. Let's go. Other changes have been had a rocky start. Weapon crafting removed the joy of earning random weapons. That feeling that any drop could matter. So we introduced enhanceable weapons. The Revenant tonics were meant to provide loot agency in lieu of crafting and give you a fresh way to chase gear. But we know we missed the mark with the tonic timers and not guaranteeing a weapon from an active tonic. So we're in the process of developing changes to make tonics last longer and give better payouts on top of a series of bug fixes planned for December 17th. Stay tuned for future patch notes. Maybe that'll be tomorrow. Maybe that should be tomorrow. This next week. Yeah, it should be tomorrow, maybe, in the swap. Also, we see how those changes are putting pressure on your vault. So we're in the early stages of planning a long-term change to relieve vault pressure that will still manifest later in the year of Codename Frontiers. Beautiful. I don't gotta clean my vault no more. Cause I know more vault space is coming. Yes, sir. That's probably not what that means. But overall, I'm gonna give my little thoughts real quick. I like tonics. I like tonics when they work. The issue is sometimes they feel like they're not working. They've been broken for Tonic Gate for a while. My issue with tonics is I'll run an hour of Onslaught and get like enough materials to craft maybe 6-7 Onslaught potions. And then the same thing with Tomb of Elders, but Onslaught is like an hour and 30 minutes at the longer run. Freaking Prison of Elders can be like maybe 30-45 at the longest. So even if I'm getting like 7 or 8 from those, that's pretty cool. But overall, I just feel like it's just not, you don't get enough materials to craft the potions. But that's just me though. Especially when you're trying to unlock more potions. In response to the desirability of seasonal weapons, in the short term for Heresy, we've developed a new tier of seasonal weapon dubbed the Heretical Arsenal. Ooh! More details on these weapons as we approach Heresy, but rest assured that it will be clear when they hit your inventory and they're worth inspecting. These changes are stepping stones that will help us evaluate our long-term plans to create a deeper weapon chase in Codename Frontiers. Episodes introduced a new content cadence with acts, while these new activities, loot and quests rolling out at a consistent cadence. This change created lulls in our gameplay and calendar at the end of an episode. So for the final weeks of Revenant, there will be a special pursuit similar to Riven's Wishes, where you can complete quests to choose from a list of new and desirable rewards. The leaks were real. Ugh. The leaks were real. We're really about to be spending bento boxes. That's crazy. Additionally, we've been evaluating feedback from Revenant's content rollout, and we've made changes to Heresy that strike a better balance between everything dropping on one day of an act versus meaningful reasons to return throughout the episode. We're taking an approach where the vast majority of the activities content will be available on the first day of an act, and subsequent weeks will add or evolve the content based on the story. Okay, I'll take that. Also, we're adjusting the act rollout schedule so that there's less downtime and gameplay calendar later in the episode. Heresy will be our last season in the episode format. The team has taken some big swings to create a new activities that evolve throughout the episode and create a big circuit to uncover on the Dreadnought. Big circuits to uncover in the Dreadnought. So they're not doing episodes no more? I mean, we already knew that, but man, I kind of liked episodes. I kind of did. Aside from the jank, because we all know Pete needed a couple more cars, so he fired half the QA team, and that's why this episode has been the buggiest content launch we've ever had, in my opinion. I don't think there's ever been a buggier season. Maybe Season of the Deep, because that's when they had to roll back the servers, and that's like never happened. But overall, I like it. I like them a lot. I just wish, to give my little thought process on it right now while we're talking about it. Revenant, I enjoy the Revenant story. I do feel that us being able to do it all in one day is a good thing and a bad thing, deliberately, because I feel like I wish they could find a way to beef up the story a bit more without some fluff. Because I know they're making it shorter and getting rid of all the fluff, and that's why you're able to do all of the act story in like an hour, if that. Because they're getting rid of the fluff to where we normally have to log in and talk to this person, go do this season activity, go do that seasonal activity, come back, talk to this person, talk to that person, do this mission, you're done. So they get rid of all of that, which I appreciate, but I can't be the only one to where you do the whole stuff for an hour and then that next act comes around and like, bro, I don't forgot what the fuck happened. Like, what happened? So you got that. And then it's just like, man, bro, I don't finish the act. I don't got nothing to do. In my opinion, I feel like this might be the least amount of Destiny I've played in a long time. And I'm happy and sad about that at the same time. I enjoy the game. There's just nothing to do. There's nothing to do. And I said this when I said, if they, at least with weekly releases, I would come back, play a little bit for a week, get a little bit of Pinnacles and get off. I finished the act. I don't care about the season pass. I finished that already. I'm already gonna finish the 200, the other 50 levels when Act 3 drops as soon as that comes out. My seasonal challenge is stacked up. So I literally have nothing to do, which is great because I can go play other games like Persona, like Metaphor, like Street Fighter 6, like Space Marine 2. So I got the opportunity to play other games, which is cool and all. But I had the opportunity before. I want a reason to play this dang looter shooter that I done put 10 years of my life into. Hell yeah. So there's just nothing to do. There's nothing to do for me. No challenges to conquer. Well, there's a challenge for me to conquer. I still got a solo Vesper. I have no. But there's just nothing pulling me in to play the game right now, man. I have no one to play with. People I play with don't play no more. So that's where I'm at. Moving forward. Widening the focus. As Revenant approaches the final act where you'll delve into Dracula's castle, into a Dracula's castle-inspired fortress, I wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of the feedback we've received around the echoes in Revenant's story, as well as the hunger for purpose and meaning in the Witnesses and a post-Witness world. Our first 2 episodes had a tight focus on establishing Maya Sundaresh and her Echo of Command as the force to be reckoned with. Frickwar re-emerged with the power to create an undead army, create an undead army for one last showdown with the Guardian and his dad. We set out to deliver on the narrative promises set up in the Light and Darkness saga that we couldn't tie off in the final shape. The Kell of Kells, the Hive siblings, the showcasing of the effect of killing the Witness had in the world, and more. By prioritizing satisfying conclusions, we want to clear a path for bold and new storylines in the saga to come. On a personal note, This past November marked my 9th year at Bungie. I've seen Bungie and Destiny go through many changes over the last decade. What remains constant is the player community and Destiny's team's commitment and dedication to the one-of-a-kind space opera, and our drive to take Destiny to places where we can only imagine it to be a decade ago. It's appropriate that Destiny's 10th anniversary was reshaped the game. It's appropriate during the 10th anniversary we reshaped the game so that we can continue the enduring legacy of the universe that millions of people call home. We are eternally grateful to you, our guardians, for your passion and dedication to Destiny that enabled us to chart a course to new frontiers. All right, nice little article. What I want to say here right now, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. I want to say this real quick. We set out to deliver on narrative promises set up in the Light and Darkness saga that we could tie off in the final shape. The Kell of Kells, the Hive siblings, showcasing the effect of the witness had on the world, and more, by prioritizing satisfying conclusions to clear a path for bold and new storylines in the saga to come. I cannot be the one when they read this is a red flag as soon as I read it. By prioritizing satisfying conclusions, we want to clear up a path for bold and new storylines in the saga to come. Is it just me? Maya Sundaresh's death was not a satisfying conclusion because she didn't die. She got hit by a Nova bomb, a Sentinel shield, and we sat there and watched and did nothing about it. And she just floated away like the freaking Team Rocket and Pokemon. Oh, we're blasting away again. There was no satisfying conclusion to this. Now, if we're going 2 for 2 and Revenant ends with no satisfying conclusion, I'm gonna be mad. Because I get it. We need to have big villains for the Vex, but that's not a satisfying conclusion. I can guarantee you that nobody thought that ending to episode Echoes was a satisfying conclusion because it was absolutely everything but. But anyways, that's my opinions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hope you guys have a good one. If you didn't watch today, the other video that was released today, go ahead and watch that. It's about the God Rolls for Destiny 2 and my opinions on holiday events in this game as well. Have a good one. Remember to stay spooky. Peace.